Thank you for tuning in. This is Coach Roman Ivanov, and in today's video, I wanted to discuss how to create the schedule of the perfect day. Entering 2022, we're setting the business goals for this upcoming year, and I want to bring your attention how to come from the big goal we're setting for the year and narrow it down to the quarter, from the quarter narrow it down to the month, from the month narrow it down to the day. The results that we're going to achieve in this upcoming year will rely on our day-to-day schedule. So what we need to know about the scheduling? We need to know that making the time blocks in our schedule would lead to getting more accomplished. There is so many different apps that would help us to set the schedule and follow the schedule, and it all starts from getting it in writing. As Tom Ferry always says, if it's not in your schedule, it doesn't exist. I would strongly recommend you starting the day with your morning routine. What could be included in your morning routine? There is a good book that I would recommend you to read that's called Miracle Morning that would explain the morning routine in details. But long story short, we need to focus on 4 major fundamentals in order for us to go through the morning routine to set our day right. That would be exercise, and it could be gym or it could be just a juggle in the park, but we need to get our blood going. Second would be meditation. We need to set the mind the right way so we can get through the day with a lot of energy, with the motivation that we want, and have our mind straight. Then next one would be journaling. We need to write things down about how we feel today. What's our goals for the day? How was the day yesterday? Did we accomplish goals, or are we still working on them? And the fourth would be your affirmations. The way the brain wired, if we repeat ourselves the same thing over and over again, we set it up the way it starts believing it. So if we're gonna tell ourselves, I'm a lean, mean selling machine, we're gonna become a great salesperson. So there is so many affirmations that's out there online that you can find. I'm a big fan of Bill Pipes, and he offers great affirmations. You can find them right here in the loop, and you can use these affirmations to set yourself for success. I would recommend finishing your morning routine by 8 o'clock in the morning. The next step would be preparing your business day. I would start from setting up your practice and have an accountability partner or a role play partner who would help you start your day. Second, I would start the day from getting the numbers. Looking at your hot sheet in MLS would be a good way to start your day. Following these activities, I would recommend setting up an hour of power or the prospecting time. It could be 1 hour, it could be 2 hours. You pick the amount of hours you decide to prospect. But I always say the business built on prospecting, and it's reinforced by marketing. So your prospecting time would be the most money-making time in your day. So that time should be blocked from any other activities. You turn your phone off, set it on silent, you don't answer the emails, and unless your home gets on fire, you make your calls. Who are you gonna call? You can call your past clients, you can call for sale by owners, internet leads, follow on the leads from the open house, you name it. That's something we're gonna discuss with you at the coaching call. But the fact is, we need to have that hour or 2 set in our schedule in order for us to go through this. If you're not gonna have it in your schedule, your brain gonna tell you, oh, there is a better thing to do. There is a buyer who wants to see the house right now. There is an email from an agent who's representing the seller, and they resist on our inspection request, and you will do that first. But the secret sauce is put it at the beginning of the day and get it done. After you finish your prospecting time, it's a good thing to have the time set in your schedule to go back to all the emails, to all the calls that you missed during prospecting and respond to them. So you're gonna have about another hour to respond to emails. We have a short break, have a cup of tea or coffee, and then you walk it into the next marketing hour. During the marketing hour, you're working on your social media, and not necessarily just social media. There is so many other ways to market yourself. It could be email, it could be text message, it could be running ads, it can be responding to comments on social as well. So that hour needs to be structured the way you using the time the most efficient way. So when you walking into your marketing hour, you know exactly what email to send to who, what message to send to which prospect. If you're working through your database, then you having that database list ready to go with the script that you send it. I would recommend take another hour or two of your time for marketing. That's supposed to be in your schedule on every single day you work. After the marketing hour, you can go ahead, take lunch, take some time off, and re-energize. After you come back from lunch, there is your appointment time. I would say the ideal time for appointments would be from 1 to 4. You can go and show homes in this time. You can set up preview appointments with FISBOs or listing appointments or buyer's consultations. That's the time for you to meet with prospects. At the end of the day, we need to come back to the prospecting and reach out back to those people who you couldn't reach at the first hour in the morning. If you're gonna make 2 attempts a day to reach to the same person, you're gonna feel like you have something urgent to tell them. So when you reach out to these people, make sure you have the same message you sent the first time. Please give me a call back. I have something interesting to share with you. I just checked on the value of your home and I have information on what's your current home value. This might take another hour. After you finish your prospecting, you will go back to your family. Don't set anything up for the evening. If a prospect wants to meet with you at 8 o'clock in the evening, and unless it's a super legit listing appointment, push it to the next day. Push it to the time when you're setting for meetings. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed with appointments, and I know they don't necessarily think that it's a job for realtors. Consumers think that we're doing it for fun and we can go on appointment at 8:30 in the evening, but that make you feel overwhelmed. Take some time off, spend it with your family, have a nice dinner, and go to bed early. Sleep is very important in our metabolism, in our healthy living process, in our healthy style. So go to bed early to set your alarm early. Well, I hope this video helped you to set your day. I always coach to set your day and follow it, because if it's not in a schedule, it doesn't exist. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.